Hello. What is going on? It's me. Jessica, I was just curious if you've ever sat down and asked yourself, what do men do that women are easily seduced by? If so, thank you for asking. And since I'm going to answer that question for you today, I'm happy you transformed into me at the conclusion of that query. Please remember to click the subscribe button with the notification bell so that you never miss another chance to watch one of my videos or learn how to more easily woo the women you want. There are 6 of these things, all right. You are aware of my feelings regarding lists. Now let's get started. 1. Speaking unfiltered. Authenticity is crucial. Men who speak without a filter are the first example. When you guys act without a filter, something happens. What I mean by that is that you express exactly what's happening in your body and mind at this very moment. This is the main idea of my entire Speak to Spark Arousal program, and it's also what we teach all of our clients to do during my 12-week coaching program. Be present and speak without filter, because that's who you really are. Your personality resides there, yet the majority of you are unaware of how to use it. You are adept at using these archaic social conventions like, how are you? From where are you? Isn't the weather fantastic today? It doesn't matter what the weather is like. Okay, all right. The weather can be important to you at times, but it doesn't make us want to have sex with you. Don't be about it. You're inquiring or discussing it. On the other hand, you give us the impression that we are truly getting to know you when you speak without filter, even though we don't discover anything about you. When the walls are down, as in when you give your right now, in the moment experience, we are seeing you for who you really are. We feel comfortable being open and genuine with you. Therefore, we open our hearts and legs to you when you are that way. People who just say whatever the heck they're thinking are so endearing to us because of this. We are all, and more than anything else, the unfiltered lads entice us women straight into bed. 2. Desiring her without saying sorry. Being confident is hot. Oh my God, the thought of the second one makes me drenched. Men who don't apologize for wanting us. Nothing makes me more aroused than when a man expresses interest in me. I'll start by stating that I sense a connection to a man, even though it may only be a brief one. Even though we may have only known one another for 5 fucking seconds, that 5 seconds were jam-packed with connections. And I'll love it if you express that you fucking want me that way. I was ready to say, rest in peace, to the last man I was seeing. May God bless him. He's not dead though. Oh my God, the last guy I was seeing didn't even try to hide how much he wanted me. He's attempting to put his hands down my fucking trousers as we go up and down Whole Foods. That made me fucking hot, I'm telling you. Always snatching at me, always like to give me a hug, kissing me all the time. That is what us women desire. That's how we want to be wanted. I'm not saying that you should grope her every time you're in public. I mean, you simply must have us because you want us so much. We get pretty excited by that shit. And with number 3, let's PG this bitch a little. Try to understand who we really are, says number 3. 3. Authentically getting to know her beyond intercourse. I don't mean what you do for a living when I say who we really are. Where were you raised? What is the number of your siblings? Because no one really gives a damn. How many siblings do you care about? Why? Thus, you could be like, I have siblings as well. No one gives a fuck. However, if you say something similar, God, you seemed so happy when I asked you that question. Oh my God, you saw how I lit up, I'll say. We want to stand out from other women and be recognized for who we are. Furthermore, if you actively try to understand who we are apart from other women outside the facade that we are all compelled to present, you will see that we are unique. I'm going to do my hardest to get your penis in my vagina if I see that you're trying. 4. Living in the present completely. This leads me to the 4th point. You've all heard me talk about this a lot, and I did discuss it with the first one, which is being here at this very moment. Let me explain. For a moment, I'm going to get philosophical. We only have the present. We have our own world together right now, you and I. Baby, it's just us. The only things that truly motivate us are you, myself, and any man who can give us that feeling. Time seems to go by more quickly during those times when we are most present. We get bored easily if we're in our own thoughts. Time seems to move much more slowly, yet we will experience a strong sense of connection to you while we are with you, and completely engaged on what is happening at that moment. And it feels like we have our own little planet when we are that connected to you right now. And what do you know? We will feel as though we ought to have our own little universe in bed as a result. God, I never imagined that creating this video would make me feel so horny. In any case, let's proceed to the sixth. Is the fifth one the fuck? 5. Paying attention and recalling the small things. Yes, indeed. The fifth. You pay attention and recall details about us. I can't even count the number of times I've seen a client speak to one of my practice girls, and he will recall the smallest detail from weeks ago. She will say, "Oh my God," and so will I. I will think, "Oh my God, that was really kind of him." Because once more, the men we offer our legs to are the ones with whom we feel secure and connected. They are the ones who give us the impression that they want to burst through our hearts rather than just our pussies. Additionally, it shows us that you genuinely care when you pay attention and recall details about us. Additionally, we feel much safer with you if you genuinely care about us. We need to feel protected and cared for when we take off our clothing, which is why we are so readily tempted by guys who give us these feelings. And yes, I will want to suck your dick if you make me feel secure and loved, and you don't forget that my dog's birthday is in 2 days. I said it there. The birthdays of none of my pets are in 2 days. Sorry, just so everyone is aware. Don't comment about Jessica, please, but try your best, and thanks for the effort. All right. Additionally, I believe I ought to have rearranged things more in the sixth one, leading her into the bedroom. No more hesitation. Occasionally, though, when I write my notes, I just do it as I feel like it. Men who can lead us into bed are number 6. How many times must I tell you that many of you are pussyfooted around the pussy? I'll tell you now. I want to be desired by you. Drag my ass to bed, please. Please come get me and lead me back to the bedroom, returning to desiring us that way with no apologies. A man who desires me will always turn me on. A guy who says, "Well, I don't want you to feel like I'm not Prince Charming, so I will never ever hit on you," will never pique my interest. I want you to want me, bro. We hope you will desire us. Why are we here? No woman's fantasy is complete unless you and I continue to have wonderful discussions indefinitely. Fuck, murder me. So, yes, if you're able to arouse us, if you don't say you're sorry for desiring us, and you say, "Let's go, girl. Right now, I must have you." God, oh God, God, oh God. Additionally, to determine your attractiveness to the woman you desire, we really do want you just the way you are at this moment. Please remember to complete my jessicajdating.com/quiz, and depending on what truly excites us, I'll tell you there how appealing you are to the women you desire. Thus, keep these 6 points in mind. If you're unsure about your current attractiveness to the women you seek, take that quiz. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you all again soon.